Everyone makes French toast with plain old white bread and eggs. But let me show you an easy, updated adult version. It's my Boozy Orange French Toast Coins. Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Let's Celebrate TV. I'm your host, Peter Lee. On this channel, we teach you all about celebrating. We share recipes for food, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, and we share entertaining tips too. Now we try and keep this all very simple, especially for those of you out there who say that you just can't do it, because we know you really can. So if you like this episode, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and watch a new episode every single week. Today, our celebration is all about breakfast. You know, not all celebrations happen at night. Sometimes they're a whole day and they have to start somewhere. So today we are making, get this, Boozy Orange French Toast Coins. It's a mouthful, huh? So let's get started and I'll teach you all about them. French toast, classic breakfast. And you need to start with good bread. Now, I'm making what I call coins, and I'm using 6-inch hoagie rolls or steak rolls. You could use a baguette, but a baguette has a very hard, crispy outer crust, and that's going to make it a little tougher to soak up the custard. So I like using these hoagie rolls. And all I'm doing is I'm cutting them about an inch, a little more than an inch in thickness. So let me just finish this last one for you. Very, very easy, just like this. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to discard the end or snack on it later. So we'll put these over here. Next is the custard. That's just as important as the bread. I'm starting off with 6 eggs that I just cracked in my bowl. This will be about the right amount for this amount of bread. This was 3 of the hoagie rolls. Now I've got a lot of ingredients here. First, a teaspoon of vanilla. Easy, right in. Next, orange zest. This is the zest of a whole orange. All I did was I took my microplaner and raked it across it, put it in a little bowl. Simple. You can get dried orange, but do it fresh. Orange juice. From that orange that you just zested is the next ingredient. Now this is the juice of the whole orange. I'm going to use half of it, really just a couple ounces. That's just going to reinforce the orange flavor along with the zest. Half and half is next. I got about 3 ounces. Seems like a lot, but it's a custard. You want it to be custardy, not eggy. Pinch of salt, because this is going to be kind of sweet. So the salt will bring it all together, make it a little sweeter, but also calm it down at the same time. Now for the boozy part. I'm going to use triple sec. This is my bottle of triple sec that I'm using today. You could use Cointreau. Cointreau is also, these are both orange liqueurs. You might try Grand Marnier, but Grand Marnier has brandy in it, so a little different flavor. I would stick with triple sec or Cointreau, depending on what you like better. Now, if you're making this for kids, you can leave this out. It's still delicious, but I'm cooking for grown-ups, so I'm putting it in. 2 ounces is all you need. Right in. Now, we're just going to whisk this to combine. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to get some butter melting in my pan. Just a couple tablespoons. Real butter, please. You know how I feel about real butter versus the fake stuff. So let's just whisk this up. Just takes a moment. And it's already looking and smelling wonderful. I'm almost overwhelmed by the orange. Okay. Almost there. All right, now while the butter melts, I'm gonna start putting my bread back into the custard, I should say. You wanna let the bread soak for a minute or two. You really want it to soak up that custard. French toast should be crispy on the outside slightly and custardy and soft on the inside. The eggs will be cooked, but you don't want a dry, icky piece of French toast in the inside. So get these in with your impeccably clean hands, or you could use tongs if you object to touching some eggs. We're just gonna let them soak for a minute while the butter melts. You want your pan to be pretty hot, and it's okay even if the butter starts to brown a little bit, just makes it more delicious. Brown, not burn. Alrighty, now we're gonna start frying. Okay, let's put these right in. Pretty easy. And I can feel that the custard has soaked all the way through the bread, which is exactly what you want. Now, Phil and I, of course, we live in southern New Jersey, the diner capital of the country. And one of the ways that we rate new diners is by their French toast. So if I am having a French toast breakfast for the first time, and I cut into a piece of bread and it's golden and delicious outside and then dry and white in the inside, well, then they fail. So I don't like French toast like that, and neither should you. Now these go pretty quickly. You just want to fry them until they are golden brown on each side. Takes just a couple minutes, and it's okay if you check them. It's not like baking where you don't want to open the oven. These you're allowed to check. You can be a looky-loo this one time. Alrighty, these are ready. Now they went really fast, maybe about 2-3 minutes on each side. So I'm gonna take this first ones out, and we're gonna put them here. And this is an oven-proof platter. I'm going to pop this into a warm oven and make a lot more. And then we're gonna have the tasting. Well, here we are. I've got them all done. I've got them arranged so beautifully on this platter. And look at this. This is a feast for a king. Now I'm just going to do my favorite part now, the tasting. But first, we'll finish it a bit. I'm gonna sprinkle on a little bit more orange zest. I just zested, just to reinforce, because clearly it's orange. Now we're gonna do the tasting. Let me just turn this. And I've got little pieces over here. They'll never know that I took them. A couple little pieces. And some real, genuine maple syrup. Not that pancake syrup stuff, real stuff. Just a tiny bit. Just that much. So here we go, my friends. All right, custardy on the inside, not dry and crumbly. Wow, that's good stuff. The orange in this is so bright and refreshing, it just pops in your mouth. And that's all reinforced by the triple sec and the orange juice. And that last little bit of maple syrup is just a tiny bit more sweetness. This is a breakfast fit for a king. And normally I would have wine, but this is breakfast, so we'll have coffee today. Also much needed. Now, as always, guys, we're gonna have the recipe up in the comments section on YouTube and on Facebook. And we love hearing from you. We answer every single comment. We love seeing the pictures, the questions. We love hearing from you, so keep it up. And we'll see you again next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, because you're always invited to come on over, come on in, and let's celebrate. Cheers.